up, guys? I'm coming at you with an alpaca shearing video. So today we're going to be going over the steps to shearing alpaca, sheep, llama. We're going to be doing all three today, and some of the preparation required, and just like what the whole process is like. We've got 8 or 9 alpaca, we've got a llama and a sheep. So we prepped the space already. We had to build some new fencing spots and some stationing areas, and we've got our males separated from our females. So there's a male staging area, a female staging area. So I'll kind of show you guys what each of those looks like, and yeah, essentially we're gonna start leading them into those staging areas, start shearing them one by one. And we've got 3 or 4 of us that are going to be helping out with moving them and doing everything necessary. And yeah, we're gonna have to walk the males down to the female area because we're gonna shear them all in one spot. And yeah, that's essentially the process right there. And we're also gonna be clipping their toenails and doing their teeth and some ivermectin, deworm them. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much. God bless.
So as you can see here, we are getting the females to walk down from the top of the corral. We're using a grain bucket and just shaking it since they've been conditioned to the grains. In particular, we're using Sophie. She's particularly attracted to the grains, so we're using her to kind of guide the rest of the alpaca down to the shearing area. You'll notice how they follow in single file. Pretty cool. Alpaca can be pack animals in that, like for hunting and things, you can have them carry a pack. Their bone structure is not as strong as a llama. So generally, if you're going to do like pack hunting and stuff like that, llamas are a better fit. They can carry a lot more weight per pound of body weight that they have. Same thing with sheep. They're not common for packing, but goats are. A lot of people will pack out an elk with, a pack of 6 or 8 goats.
Get as many in as we can right now.
So as you can see, we got Pablo tied up over there. He's being a little rascal, and then got the boys over here, Narrow Highlanders. So we got 4 boys. They all need to be shorn. Pablo over there, we had to get him out of here. So we essentially used grain to kind of lure him over, and I had to tie Pablo up. He was running around being crazy, so he knew something was going on.
So here you'll see we are haltering the boys.
There you go. Does Emmett have a big head? He might have a big head. That one will work.
He's got a lot of fleece. Now they have to take the halters off when she's.
Now we got all the girls and boys haltered. Time to shear them. So you'll notice here that we are shearing the llama standing up. This is for a few reasons. 1, they're just taller, so it's easy to shear them this way. 2, they tend to respond more positively to this. Llamas are much more protective, so kicking, spitting, all that kind of stuff is more prevalent. And they're just harder to tie up in general. So luckily our llama Pele, she's really friendly, so she's never spit at us. We have seen her spit at a coyote before to protect our animals, but she only defends the pack. She doesn't tend to get violent with us or spit on us. You will see we're starting to put it in a bag. Generally with all these animals, we try to get as much of it attached as possible. So we'll have trash bags full of one giant blanket, and we're going to use that for most of our, weaving and crocheting and knitting and all that kind of stuff. And then all the odds and ends, they generally have us throw them in the compost, or you can throw them on your plants and they kill bugs, but they're good like almost fertilizer and good bedding for the plants. But you can also clean them, and you can make felt, which is essentially material that can be used for certain clothes, or inside of a shoe you have that little sole piece that you actually are standing on top of. So it's not the most attractive material. However, it can be really good for, things that need to be soft and don't need to be pretty. And of course, it can be used for clothes and all that as well. You'll notice there she just put the ivermectin shot in there. That's a dewormer. So good to just keep those worms out of their system, keep them healthy and from getting sick.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
So here we are shearing an alpaca. Notice how they're on the ground versus the llama was standing up. And so we're going to tie up their feet. Just makes it easier to shear them, do what we need to do, trim their nails. And right here we're trimming the teeth. So you take a Dremel and you literally cut the teeth that are protruding and cutting into their upper lip. And she just literally cuts it off. It's pretty simple, straightforward.
Wow. Holy smokes. Can I see those teeth real quick?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now we're just moving into images here. This one in particular is of the sheep. So you'll see shorn pretty similarly. She had a really big blanket that came off there. So you can just see how massive that is, and that all goes in one pillow. You can see how we kind of staged some of the boys on the way in. We just tied them down to my weight set, and we just steadily went through them one by one. At one point, we actually had the power go out for the last 3 alpacas, so we had to get a generator running, and we used that to keep the roll going.
Got the girls here looking all shorn, completely different. They're like, a third the size. It's very bizarre because they were really big pre-shearing. And you got the boys over here also looking very small, especially compared to Pablo over there. Squad in the garden. Always more stuff to do on the farm. And here's what they look like post-shear. Well, post-shearing, a little skittish. Some of them are more excited to see me, but look like brand new animals. All right, you guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm gonna have more videos coming out, different activities on the farm with the alpacas, llama, sheep, the Highlanders, horses. We'll have some hunting videos, some how to grow things and can things videos, all of those types of farming type activities. If you guys have any questions, shoot some comments. Please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that as I grow this channel from something small to something bigger. And if you guys have any ideas for things you'd like to see done, if you're on my LinkedIn and you see certain things I'm doing on there and you'd like to see a video of, how that's done, please let me know. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. God bless.